Dobrze. 7 września, 3:11 po południu. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dark place as this. Witasz serdecznie, ja również. Musiałem się rozebrać, bo zanim jak robiłem pierwszą przerwę i biegłem po lekarstwa, no one w końcu zaczęły działać. Zacząłem pocić się jak głupi. No ale paracetamol tak ma. Dobra. It's really quite moving. No, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Co ona cierpi na rozdwojenie jaźni? Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spinky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guards. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Fajną muzykę grają w tym areszcie. No. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way. Joe's. Joe's? Tak, ma takie współpracuje z sobą rozdwojenie jaźni. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Maya's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep? This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Twoje zachowanie. Say. Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-fitting, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okej. Okay. Wróćmy do naszego biura może. Co office. Looks like Forsyth is taking the day off today. Forensics. Detective Gunshoe's nowhere inside. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can hurt to take a look around though. Kwiatek. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. You guessed good. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Telefon, obraz. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Maya cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. One of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All these cases that the chief work on are filled here. Are some of these files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. I to wszystko, co? Raczej powinna brać leki uspokajające. No. Spotkałem się z Grossbergiem. Czemu nie ma obrazu? What? Wczoraj mówiłeś, że kategorycznie nie jest na sprzedaż, a dzisiaj go sprzedałeś? Well, looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Gdzie ten obraz? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. No, zdjęcie jakieś. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying there. Something written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A i DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at this. Zobaczmy Exhibit A. Okay. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I will borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Okay. The fuck? To jest ten gościu, ten zabójca. Mr. White, tak? A photo lies on the desk. Czemu on się nazywa Mr. White i ma fioletowe włosy? Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Nie. Leave it alone. DL6 incydent jest związany 2. Aha. No. Myślałem, że to, co sprawdziliśmy, zostaje już sprawdzone, ale widocznie codziennie możemy sprawdzać to samo. Dobra, no to Gatewater Hotel. DL6 incydent jest związany z naszym prokuratorem poniekąd? Nie spoileruj mi, proszę. Chociaż pamiętam, że coś było, bo sam oglądałem już to, ale to było dawno temu. Coś pamiętam, bo pamiętam, że ten gość to jest ten zabójca, no ale już jak się do tego dochodziło, to może mnie oświetli w trakcie. Zobaczymy. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell at the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Kurwa. Nie, grunt to mieć priorytety w życiu, nie? Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Jest coś, co możesz mi powiedzieć? About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to beat out, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Jazzy Flaccid Coyote Philosopher. What the fuck? Google. Znaczy Google. Amazon. Twitch. The man with the May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. And I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? O, czyli jednak miałem wziąć te drugie zdjęcie od Grossberga. Musimy się wrócić. The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Grossberg. O. Dawaj zdjęcie. Swap photos. Teraz jeszcze raz. Do Gatewater Hotel. Pokażmy mu zdjęcie. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about a write an affidavit waving that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Okej. Niech nam napisze potwierdzenie, czy cokolwiek to jest, że ten gość tu był z nią. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and just hurry up and write it. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Okay. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. O, czyli teraz możemy się wrócić do niej, okej? Jest tu coś nowego do znalezienia. There is still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's a drawer of terror, hiding place of the murders wired up. It's said to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious, I don't believe it. Czy w księgach nie powinno być zapisane, kto z kim bił? Nie, wystarczy... Ja ci powiem z doświadczenia, że wystarczy, że raz się już było w jakimś hotelu, no to oni już mają twoje dane, no to cię wpisują z automatu, nie? Jak im podasz swoje imię, nazwisko, ale jak bierzesz pokój dwuosobowy, to najczęściej potrzebny jest tylko jeden dowód. Bardzo rzadko się, czasami chcą, ale bardzo rzadko spotykałem się, żeby chcieli od nas obydwu dowód. Zawsze był albo od jednego, albo od drugiego, ten, który składał rezerwację. Także mieli, tak jak tutaj, mają informacje o tej całej Mai Fei, ale nie wiedzą nic o tym drugim gościu. Hej, wróćmy. Pogadajmy z panią May. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this game is closed, I'm shaving my head. Trochę głupie, ale zrozumiałe. Mniej pisania, mniej roboty. Pokaż mi Bellboy's affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The Bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you check in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a battle bluff. A little bluff. Battle bluff. No use playing dumb. If needed, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm talking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press will have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, the president of the informational gathering conglomerate Bluecorp. Red, white, blue. Red, white. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Bluecorp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally I laid on this guy. If April May could have done it. If April May couldn't have done it, that'd leave him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. A, już mi nie jest potrzebne to, dobra. Wlew bitewny XD. To tak jak jest strzelić z karabinu, a z tego tylko się mgła wydobywa. No. Dobra, spotkajmy się z panem Redem White'em. Jeszcze powiedzcie, że ma brata Blacka i mamy założycieli Black Red White, kurde. Bluecorp Incorporated CEO Office. Czy on ma posąg Atlasa, tylko że trzyma Bluecorp? Was with the surreal decor i jest ten sam obraz. Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the... Jaki mu dać głos? Your name? What's your name? I was just incredibly asking the title that you go by. Right, Phoenix Wright. Incredibly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have imitated you with my grotesque vocabulary. What is this guy problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Bluecorp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. I'm so afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why would you come to meet me like this? On się błyszczy jak parada LGBT w świetle dnia, no dokładnie. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeeps, this guy's arrogance matter off the scale. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Bluecorp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is infeasible that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. Wright, the hotel bellboy has started on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he please, I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same things as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the cops. To me they are mere toys, playing things for my amusement. Bluecorp. What kind of company is Bluecorp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, we've built this business up into a grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Bluecorp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Bluecorp, as founder and CEO, name it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Gdzie jest Grosberg? The Art Toys. Czyżby sprzedał Marvina? Zobaczymy. That painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what that might be. That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I'll ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. With nothing. Zilch, zipo, nada. Just like that, sorry, excuse for an attorney. Grudy burger. Grudy burger. Grody burger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I'll welcome it. For you, it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your comprehension. Compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that this painting of his hand? Why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profits. Go now, skidaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Skidaddle? Co to kurwa znaczy? Nie dość, że LGBT, to jeszcze męska feministka, no tak trochę. Odwieźmy Grossberga. Co, śpi na stojąco? Excuse me. Huh? I don't think he's noticing me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. Jumping Josephats. Josephats. Co? Oh, you. What's wrong? You look like so pensive. Pensive? Tensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something really bothering him. That much is clear. Piekanuta. Today trial. Wiem, że w tej grze są chyba 6 albo 8 różnych nutek, które się powtarzają w różnych miejscach, ale i tak jest fajnie. Soundtrack jest nawet spoko. No może więcej niż 8. Może koło 12. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all night. You see, couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me, a sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you. My thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Więc dlaczego odmówiłeś? Pensive, zamyślony. Widzisz, człowiek się uczy. Całe życie. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So I paid Bluecorp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out of it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there on the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. I saw it in the CEO's office at Bluecorp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Gotcha. Mówiłem, że MSSW hit sprzedał Grossberga w pewnym sensie. Nie czaję. I think that painting is fairly Gaudry proof. Very well, this may be chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Mr. Shit White, Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Bluecorp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name of the bag of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be 9 on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owes judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? It's nothing more than the sorting code that the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. Kurde, już mi gardło wysycha. That case is the DL6 incident. Reasons for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense, the police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. W Simsach 1 medium spirytystyczne zostało nazwane średnie spirytualistyczne? Aha. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time he offered... The offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Oh. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. W języku polskim nie ma zamiennika na medium? Nie, bo u nas też jest medium. U nas też mówią na tych ludzi medium. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filled here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I take a look at? DL6 incident. Czyli A do I. ABF Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words on my mother's vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on treats and correction. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Teraz przeszukajmy J do S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Skim. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. She was a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen... Huh? There's writing on most of this in pencil. White. Is this Mia's handwriting? Wait, I get it. Mia's thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Okay. Co, do Grossberga z powrotem? Pokażmy mu ten wycinek z gazety. I found this in Mia files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Do hotelu wróćmy? The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da. Money making, I got the money making blues. The fuck? Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Mogę się wrócić do biura albo do Bluecorp. Wróćmy do Bluecorp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Możemy spowiedzieć się, że chodzi o pana Wrighta, bo on jest rekinem finansowym, męską feministką z syndromem małego fiutka. No. Miss May. Blackmail? Czy ja mam jakieś dowody na cokolwiek? Możemy spróbować pokazać ten dowód, który znaleźliśmy w naszym biurze. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make it. This won't count. Mr. Wright, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You are involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia's investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Miss Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on you too. She was keeping tabs. For this reason you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about your mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia killer. Tried? The trial, dobra. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will even look you competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. It's Larry Butts, nie Harry Butts. Włosione dupy. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Spokojnie, zaraz zostanie osadzony na dożywocie za zabójstwo mi. No, zobaczymy, jak uda się nam obronić nas. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... cheer on me in court? Well, you could cheer on me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better get a uniform and some pom-poms. To może nie był taki najlepszy pomysł. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Coś mi się wydaje, że nie skończymy chyba dzisiaj tego. W tej grze się o wszystko pyta, jak to w grze detektywistycznej. Dzisiaj, w sensie w tym odcinku. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trial. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in defendant's chair myself this case. Będziemy teraz przesłuchiwać mikrofalówkę? O nie. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. O, czyli... W sumie możemy zakończyć ten odcinek tutaj.